a boss right now. I'm gonna hold it down, I swear. I roll up and I'm smelling like a right now. I do this for my rounds, yeah.
We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New York Giants and the Washington Redskins. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Here's Rudolph now on second down. Caught right side. It's Snead. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. Now the first carry for Ronald Jones. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Telvin Smith that time there to make the play.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Rudolph throwing on second down. And hauled in here by Richard Rodgers. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
On second down, here's Rudolph.
Oh!
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
That would have been a great catch, but real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
An incomplete pass on second down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Shotgun snap for Rudolph. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 20. They were ball hawks last week. They had a trio of interceptions on defense. In the first drive, they pick up right where they left off.
They're creating quite a reputation for themselves, aren't they? And sometimes what happens is when they know that the defense can take the ball away, as they saw the previous week, now you try too hard to not let them take it away, and you force yourself into errors. They've intimidated them in a sense and gotten the ball from them.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. Michael Brockers in on the stop.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, You've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
A good pickup there of 20 yards. A first down carry by Elliott. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. On second down, here's Wilson. This one caught over the middle by Burnett. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
If a post pattern is often equated as a change-up route, how about when you throw it to your big guy down the center of the field? Covered or not, you have great confidence he's going to come down with the football. And when he does, as we just saw.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Corey Coleman with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Redskins have taken a first-quarter lead. Point after by Lambo, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Here's Bosher to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. New York set to take the field. The partner, just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season, the playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing
like how they
league,
talk about his fellow white sisters.
Effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people shout taking a runner early, but there's that special one there. I say they go get it.
Hey, Doc, I was a kid. Talking about, you know, some black people, and it sounded like white, black on him and shit like that. That's all. Yeah. So I don't think.
Here comes a first down throw from Rudolph. Flushed out right. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
That's crazy,
no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect. All the receivers in their patterns. These are going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson. On the crossing route, complete. It's Lane. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
Oh, man. Yeah, that's funny.
Now Wilson.
Yo, Chad, bro. Your safety is your tight end is wide.
Incomplete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
What more do you want from me? Why y'all attacking me?
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10 now, Wilson. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Well, it doesn't take any great analysis. No jokes, partner, okay? All right, on this one. But we just know that we're going to see this as the game moves forward. There's going to be 2 guys on him on just about every snap.
It's kind of a dare to throw his way, but they have to keep throwing his way.
The benefits
he said,
could be great. You throw it to a great receiver, he could come down with it anyway.
Yo, that's funny.
Wilson.
What's up, man?
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5.
Yeah,
and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Out of the gun, Rudolph. And Rodgers has it over on the right side.
I don't understand, though, why athletes do like right with it.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
And partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it,
I'm talking about every athlete.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. From the gun, here's Rudolph. That's taken in.
That's crazy.
And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line.
Like
his first catch there.
A Latino or something.
First down.
No?
Many teams, as soon as they spot man defense, if they haven't called a hitch, they'll get to it as fast as they can. They want to put the ball in the hands of one of their best playmakers and hope that he can break a tackle on the outside and go for big yardage.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Rudolph. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in the good defensive position, able to affect the play.
Drops it to Jones. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool.
So you more of a Colts fan than a Cowboys fan?
It kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right?
No. I could have sworn he said he liked the Colts and Cowboys. If my memory serves me right. Maybe. I know there's a couple teams that said he liked that. I'm like, bro, I never. Right. Right.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Rudolph going to throw again.
That's it, boy. You just love the NFL, huh?
Man, complete. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. It's a big play for the Giants on 3rd down. And even 40 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things.
So let me ask you, if you had to purchase the tickets, which team you want to see?
Now a first down carry by Jones. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Rudolph looking to throw it. He can't avoid the pressure. Redskins get there. Derek Rivers in there to get him, and that is sack number 15 for him on the year. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very
long. What's that, the 50-yard line? The 50-yard line? No? I mean, I wouldn't want to be...
Snead's got it. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
See, I wouldn't want to be like in the end zone. You know what I'm saying?
To a 4th down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
It's caught. Jones. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
They'll fake it. Now Rudolph. Looking for Snead, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Telvin Smith. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. Drops it underneath to Elliott. And able to get a little more breathing room out to the 5-yard line. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll make it a second down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Wilson. The throw to the left side, caught by Coleman. And they'll get him down up past the 15. That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. First down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. The cornerback, it's Logan Ryan who brings him down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense, because you're excited about hitting him in the first half.
Hey, so but in order for the coach to make the playoffs, they need the Ravens to lose today.
2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back to FedEx Field following this short break. On second down, Elliott. And they'll take him down at the 31.
I know the Ravens got to play the Chargers, so that's maybe y'all ill. That's how I'm
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking him for that much space to rumble.
And all the way down to the 26. A big run that time by Elliott. 42 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Throwing now, Wilson.
Listen, you put magic in them.
So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, and his first carry of the game right there, he had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. But not to get too overcritical there, because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. is not just simply anticipation. It's studying and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
They're watching the film, and it's working. He uncorks it for Snead. And that's caught inside the 30. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Clock rolling as the Giants will hurry to the line.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping,
I swear to God, for funny shit.
And move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through.
Hey, bro. Stupid, bro. Hey, that's not true, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you came through plenty of times.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
That's crazy.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Calm down. Whoa. Whoa. Calm down, dude.
Here's Rudolph. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Telvin Smith. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Hello, dude.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10.
What's the score, big dog?
They start on the ground with Elliott. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Get all that black off of him, huh? Yeah, you know, there is perks to being black.
It's Wilson. Flush to his right.
Bad skip.
And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to 45. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Now the Redskins offense, they get set to go back to work here. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they
couldn't
did in
even
the
jump
first
up to
half.
this.
That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. That one goes for 24 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. Looking left side, and he's got the man. It's Griffin. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Yeah, I can't even let you.
14.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
At the 1 yard line.
1 yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one. That's going to work really, really well for the guys who threw it.
Now Elliott.
Yeah, this place
Touchdown, Redskins. Ezekiel Elliott, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Redskins find a way to stretch their lead. And he's able to put it through. Here's Bosher to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the third quarter. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Jadeveon Clowney there on the stop.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last two drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Now it's Rudolph. That's caught by Meredith right side. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. They'll run it now out of the gun. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Green 39! Green 39!
Throwing on 3rd down, here's Rudolph. And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack. Geno Atkins in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. And the Giants send out their punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. On 1st down, Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Logan Ryan. Well, they were obviously backed up. Had a little bit of space from the goal line, snapping it from the 3, but still trying to throw it. And
yeah, exactly. This is where hindsight is 20/20 comes into play, right? Seems like a good idea to throw the ball there. Maybe you'll surprise him and catch him off guard. Instead, you created a turnover and put your defense in a bad spot.
No gain, and it's 2nd down.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
Come on, brother.
Here's Rudolph. Throw left side, complete. It's Reynolds. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Shotgun snap for Rudolph. Forced out to his left. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Thought they had something going there to break that goose egg here in the second half, but to no avail.
Lost 30 days, huh?
What a terrific play, taking the ball away after it looked like they were starting a drive.
And now that shutout still standing. You know that some of those defensive guys hold a lot of pride on, too.
No doubt about it. They're excited about where they are in this game.
Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to send this one deep right side.
Oh!
On first down, but couldn't connect.
Nah,
so this is what happens when you throw interceptions. That confident veneer that you have gets chipped away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gun-shy throwing it around.
Yeah, underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions maybe in the back of his mind. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Wilson going to throw again. Powers through. He finds Randall Cobb on the completion. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. Call it a pickup of 7, and they're going to face a 3rd down. From the gun, it's Wilson. He's going to rifle one deep left.
Hey, did they coach it to go get Le'Veon Bell now?
And he takes it all the way down to the 44-yard line. Well, it's one thing to grab it with one hand, but when you make a catch of that distance, quite another.
Yes, sir. I mean, that one right there, we keep talking about the high-flying antics that we're seeing from receivers nowadays. Doesn't matter what spot they stop.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
I know there would be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. It's the linebacker, Manti Te'o, on the stop.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Go. 14.
3rd and long. It's Wilson. And incomplete on the deep ball.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Here's Matt Bosher now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told us, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Gone!
Rudolph throwing on 2nd down. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. The Giants on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, Rudolph. That's complete to Meredith. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It'll be a gain of 16 and give him a first down as well. Back to the air, Rudolph. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. And now time will be called here as we've got an injured Redskin down on the field. And in Week 17, let's hope this won't affect him for the playoffs. We'll step aside. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Again to Elliott. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Hey, tempo.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And he's got it. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Randall Cobb hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the interception by the Redskins indeed leads to a touchdown.
Damn.
Here's Bosher to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
So you stand behind it, though?
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And now out come the Giants. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together. Say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. One play has them up past the 40 already and another 1st and 10. Now Rudolph on 1st down. And Rodgers has it over on the right side. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Back to throw, Rudolph. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. The Giants on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This will be 3rd and 6. They'll run it now out of the gun. And an alley to run. And he's got the 1st down before being taken down at the 46. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he's going to be met at about the 43.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Your phone?
Detroit! Detroit!
Oh, your phone definitely wasn't
Here's Rudolph now on 2nd down. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Detroit! Detroit! Gun! 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 Gun!
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Rudolph. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. 4th down, desperation time for Rudolph. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But I believe the Giants got this back, and they will hold on to the possession. The Giants go on fourth, but come up empty. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Tenth carry now for Elliott. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all three still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also that his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off at the 18, and he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
After the interception, here's Rudolph. He dumps it off for Henry. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4, and that'll bring up second down. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. And incomplete there. A nice hit, jars the ball free, and brings up third down. The Giants on third down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This will be 3rd and 6. From the gun, here's Rudolph. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on third down.
Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. They find some open field here. It's caught. Jones. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Redskin defense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. They'll try to run for it with Henry. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
What a game this defense has played. They're pitching a shutout, so it'd be fun to watch down the stretch to see if their defensive coordinator continues to be as aggressive as he's been all game long.
Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he is in. Touchdown, Giants. Derrick Henry, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Giants are able to draw a bit closer. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
Yeah, that was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Use your voice.
Spinning away. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Room here to run. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Detroit! Detroit! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Rudolph. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Yeah, I got bone in.
Gun!
So by now.
Gun!
Multiplayer.
Here's Rudolph. Flushed out right.
Yeah, you can start your posse.
Incomplete, but there is a flag down.
I mean, you're a cowboy. Yeah, you can rob people, you can go hunt, you can go fishing. I mean, everything you say.
Yeah, and that was because of the pass interference call.
Rob trains, you could, yeah, you know.
My appearance as Othello in the high school play.
Yes, sir.
You were Othello?
Like 32 other people.
Rudolph now to throw. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. Call it a gain of 3.
Yeah.
And that'll make this a 2nd down.
No bad.
They
No
should have got
doubt.
more out of that, though. He was wide open.
I love how emphatic you are with that call because that's exactly what I was thinking. Wide open in the flat. Give him a ball that he can use to get upfield with.
Hey,
just catch
bro,
it over the sideline.
do the real
Cost himself some yardage there.
His royalty is too real.
And that should do it. Picked off by Jair Alexander. It's a foot race. The 40, 20, 10, 5. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Redskins touchdown. Lambo to add on the extra point.
But the only thing I don't like about this online though, these horses, bro. The horses is like, so you can't get across the map, bro. You gotta literally have to ride a horse.
Get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Fast.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. And New York set to take the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in a game like this and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
A gain of 32 that time. On 1st and 10, Rudolph. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long. And they've been
under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Trying to get it all back with one big shot right there, but even if successful, that doesn't get them all the way back to where they need to be. Can't totally abandon throwing the ball underneath as well.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Yeah, Le'Veon Bell going to the Packers this year, man. He's going to help Aaron Rodgers.
Now whistles here and a flag down. I think a Giant jumped early. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down.
Yeah.
So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Redskins are going to win the football game. And here come the Redskins now. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and
smile.
shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
And, Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you
Django
hold
over
on
there,
to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So for Washington, they've indeed run the table here on the regular season. They finish a perfect 16-0, joining the 07 Pats and the 72 Dolphins as the only teams to ever do so. And now they'll have the week off as they get set to go after a Super Bowl title. Meanwhile, for the Giants, they wanted desperately to finish at 500, but that won't happen, as it'll be a 7-9 season in the end.
Ladies and gentlemen, C5. Oh, Wayne time. Yeah. Zone. Let me see your shoulders work. I mean, I don't know what y'all came here to do, but if you ain't got a lighter, what the for?
What the though? Where the love go? 5, 4, 3, 2, I let one go. Wow, though. I don't bluff, bro. At your head like a buffalo. You're a roughneck, I'm a cutthroat. You're a tough guy, that's enough jokes. Then the sun died, the night is young though. The diamond still shines in the rough. What the though? Where the love go? 5, 4, 3, 2, where the ones go? It's a show, put you front row. Talking bro, let your tongue show. Money over and above, that is still my favorite love quote. Put the aside, what the for? I sleep with the when she don't snow. What the yo? Where the love go? Trade the skin mask for the there's a bath. Where the suns go? It's the Swiss B. That'll drums go. If she's iffy, that'll go. If she's sip, double cup toast. I got a duffel full of hundos. That'll love go. Where's the uproar? What the though? Where the love go? 5, 4, 3, 2, I let one go. Wow, get the though. I don't bluff, bro. At your head like a buffalo. What the though? Where the love go? 5, 4, 3, 2, I let one go. Wow, get the though. I don't bluff, bro. At your head like a buffalo. Get the though. I don't bluff, bro. I come out the scuffle without a scuffle. Bro, I don't though. Yellow diamonds up close, catch a sunstroke at your front door. With a knock, knock, who's there's how it won't go. Just the jungle, so have the utmost for the nutsos. And we nuts so, what the bro, where I'm from, bro. We grow up fast, we roll up slow. We throw up, she throw up. Dread like hang time like you don't know. In the bag like a lawnmower. Hair pull back like a cornrow. Extra in a stash like a console. Listening to Bono, you listen to Dono. What the pro, but I love go. Swizzy, he the chef. I like my lunch gross. Just look up, bro. Now the scuds go. I see the. But where did bro go? To the unknown. Only way he coming back is through his unbones. If you see what's in my bag, think I'm a lord. It's empty when I give it back. Now where's the uproar? What the though? Where the love go? 5, 4, 3, 2. I let one go. Wow, get the though. I don't bluff, bro. At your head like a buffalo. What the though? Where the love go? 5, 4, 3, 2. I let one go. Wow, get the though. I don't bluff, bro. At your head like a buffalo.
Huh?